This is Zip Tie Visuals, and I'm Rim 1700, here to give my perspective from an artist's point of view on trending topics at hand. Now, before I begin, I'd like for y'all to subscribe, comment, like, share, do whatever you do. It'll really go a long way on the road to 1K, so let's get it.
I won't wait, that's not in my traits. You niggas squares like crates, so you procrastinate and filled your heart with hate. So my circle got small like plates. I run this shit like a race.
What's mobbing ZTV? It's Rim 1700, and I'm back with another episode of my artist perspective. Once again, I'm a little late on this, but I originally spoke on this topic when YoungBoy was arrested in LA by the FBI for them outstanding warrants down in Louisiana, where he's from. Now, a California judge has set bond and set some, I guess some. He don't really have any restrictions on the bond outside of ankle monitor, but I guess the guidelines to his bond and stuff was all set forth, and apparently, it was signed off in California. YB put up, I think, $540,000 in cash bond and 2 properties over like 1.2, 1.5 million for his bond to be released on an ankle bracelet, but he's free to travel. So that was set. I guess they agreed to terms, and after the California judge signed off on it, YB was still held because the Louisiana judge, where the warrant is stemming from, has to agree with the California judge on his release. So they waiting on him the Louisiana judge to sign off on what the California judges signed off on to agree to terms. They have to pretty much agree because the warrant is coming out of Louisiana, but the California court circuit set the bell and set the restrictions and so forth. So right now it's kind of in limbo. They're waiting on Louisiana. Who knows? Louisiana might say, nah, hold him. Who knows? I mean, we got to wait and see. But so far, he's made bond in California, which is good. Now, YB, when you get out, bro, try to move a lot better, man. I mean, like I said in my past video about you, there's a lot of artists out here that would love to be in your position, man. You out here making money, you taking care of your family, taking care of your squad, Stop being reckless. If you're a felon, why are you putting guns in videos, bruh? Like I said, why not go try and get your record expunged before it's too late? Why not get security around you to bear them arms, man? Especially if you got ops out here and you in hella beef right now. Stuff that don't even have to really do with you. It's just people surrounding you. And I guess they your homies, but their beef become your beef. And half of them, you feel me, like they ain't got your back like you think, man. You the breadwinner, so of course everybody going, you know what I mean? They rallying up. But if that bread dried out, who gonna be the one that's helping you, man? Who gonna help you? So you need to stop and think about that, man. Move a little, tread light, man. You need to tread light, move a little different, man. Stay under the radar. All this unnecessary beef and drama, bruh, it ain't gonna get you nowhere. It's gonna land you in the feds or dead in jail somewhere, man. For real. That's my perspective on it. But let me go ahead and get to this article, about the lawyer who says NBA YoungBoy was granted $540K bond pending Louisiana approval. Now, attorney Muhammad Gangot returned to provide an update on NBA YoungBoy's case, revealing that California judge granted the rapper a $540,000 bond. The bond for YoungBoy out of California is $540,000, Gangot claims. He put up $500,000 in cash. In addition, he put up as collateral 2 properties worth in excess of $1.5 million, and he has to wear an ankle monitor. Now, he is not going to be on house arrest according to the bond set by California judge. He simply has to wear the ankle monitor, but is otherwise free to travel. So, you good to travel, bro. You good to travel. You still got an ankle monitor because they need to know your whereabouts until the case is over. But in the meantime, you need to see what you can do to get the best lawyers in the country to help you out. You feel me? This way you ain't got to do that 10 years. You ain't got to do 5 years, 10 years. That's going to set you back. But it might not set you back too much as far as getting out and still having a career. You still young. Look at Bobby Shmurda. They just put in 7, and now they out and they back to the bag. So in 5 years, let's just say you do three to five, you get out, you may still have a career, man. You can go in there and write 10 albums while you locked up, you know what I mean? So it is what it is that in that case. So, you know what I mean? Just do what you got to do to make the best of what you in right now. Now, in the video posted hours earlier, the lawyer claimed that after the California judge granted the bond this past Tuesday, the government filed an appeal and said the decision had to be reviewed by a Louisiana judge, since that's where the arrest warrants originated from. The California judge gave prosecutors 1 week to make an appeal to Louisiana. YoungBoy is expected to remain in custody until Tuesday, March 30th. So he's in custody until Tuesday, you know what I mean, unless Louisiana making an appeal towards a California judge or whatever, who have to make the appeals or whatever. Outside of that, he posted his bond already, so now it's just pending on Louisiana. But like I said, you've been such a menace to Louisiana, them judges might say, hold him. Hold him. No, he's not set free. We caught him with 14 guns. He a felon. No, that's federal crime. Now you all traveling out of state and all that. Nah. Hold him. We coming to get him. You won't need to extradite him back to Louisiana. So it can go either way, man. It can go either way. But that's just my perspective on this situation. Once again, it's Rim 1700. This is ZTV. If y'all can like, comment, share, subscribe, do whatever you do. It'll really go a long way on the road to 1K.
The bond for YoungBoy out of California is a $540,000 bond. He put up $500,000 in cash. In addition, he put up as collateral 2 properties worth in excess of $1.5 million, and he has to wear an ankle monitor. However, he's not going to be on house arrest. According to the bond set by the California judge, he simply has to wear the ankle monitor, but is otherwise free to travel. This is very big. Why? Given that the California judge found that these circumstances are sufficient for a YoungBoy, why would a Louisiana judge find any differently? The Louisiana judge is looking at the same facts, he's looking at the same charges, and he's making a decision under the exact same federal law. Sure, it's a different court and a different circuit, and the way the laws are applied varies somewhat from state to state, from circuit. It shouldn't vary a lot. If this California judge said, hey, this much money and these restrictions are good, it would be very, very weird for a Louisiana judge to say, oh no amount of money and no restrictions. That would be very uncommon. I fully expect that the Louisiana judge on Tuesday will release YoungBoy on.
No, I can go ahead and get it and flip it if it get worse. Touch one in mine, put your ass in the dirt, going crazy.